There is a question that the chosen ones rarely ask themselves. Not what am I becoming, not where am I going, not what do I deserve or what should I do or how do I get from here to there. The question they almost never ask is the most important one. What am I made of? Not as an abstract concept, specifically. What are the actual materials? What went into building the version of you that exists right now, in this body, in this season, in the middle of everything you are carrying and creating and becoming? Because here is the truth that most chosen ones do not fully understand about themselves. They are made of extraordinary things. Not just gifts, not just talent, not just the vision and the calling and the faith. They are made of the seasons that tried to break them and could not. Of the tests they passed when passing felt impossible. Of the mornings they chose to get up when every reason said stay down. Of the faith they maintained when faith was the only thing left. All of that, all of it, is in you right now. And today, in this session, we are going to name it. Every element, every material, every layer of what the chosen one is made of. And we are going to claim it fully, completely, without apology, with the understanding that what you are made of is not average. It is not ordinary. It is not something the world produces in large quantities. It is rare, and it is yours. Before we begin, 3 deep breaths together. In through the nose, hold, and slowly out through the mouth. Again, deeper. Feel your body settle into the truth of what you are about to claim. One more, and as you exhale, let go of every apology you have been carrying for who you are. Good, now we claim what you are made of. Block 1, made of survival. What could not break you? The first material chosen ones are made of is the thing most people would call their hardest seasons. The tests, the losses, the betrayals, the mornings when the floor fell out, the seasons that asked more than seemed survivable. And the chosen ones survived them. Not without scars, not without cost, but they survived. And that survival, that specific, tested, proven capacity to go through the worst and still be standing, is not just experience. It is material. It became part of the structure of who the chosen one is. Not damage, not residue, strength. The kind of strength that cannot be acquired any other way, only by having gone through something that required it and discovering that you had it. Claim what your survival made you. I am made of everything that tried to break me and could not. Every season I survived added to what I am. None of it was wasted. All of it is in me now. I am stronger than I know because of what I have been through, not in spite of it. My survival is not my story. It is my material, and what was made from it is extraordinary. I am unbreakable, not because nothing has tried, but because nothing has succeeded. The chosen ones are not strong because the world went easy on them. They are strong because the world went hard on them, and they remained. That remaining is the first and most fundamental material they are made of. It is the steel in the foundation. Everything else is built on top of it. Block 2, made of faith. What you chose to believe when believing was hard. The second material is the one that most defines what a chosen one is made of. Faith, not the faith of easy seasons. Anyone can believe when the evidence is clear, and the path is visible, and the confirmation is regular. The faith of the hard seasons, the specific, tested, costly faith that the chosen one has been maintaining, in the vision, in the process, in the universe, in themselves, through seasons that offered no visible confirmation whatsoever. That faith, the kind that was chosen rather than felt, that was maintained rather than automatic, is one of the rarest materials in the world. And the chosen one is made of it. Every moment of choosing to believe when not believing would have been easier. That choice added to what they are. I am made of the faith I chose when choosing it was hard. Every time I believed without evidence, I added the strongest possible material to who I am. My faith is not naive, it is tested. It has been through everything and it is still here. So am I. I am made of unconditional faith, the rarest and most powerful material a chosen one can carry. What I have chosen to believe, against all odds, through every season, is now part of my permanent composition. Faith that was never tested is a concept. Faith that survived testing is a material, and one of the strongest ones that exists. The chosen ones who have maintained faith through their hardest seasons have been building something inside themselves that is more valuable than anything the external world could give them. They are made of proven, tested, unshakable faith. That is extraordinary. Block 3 made of vision, what you could see that others could not. The third material is the one that has always made chosen ones feel different from everyone around them. Vision. The ability to see clearly, specifically, persistently, something that does not yet exist in the visible world. The chosen ones have always been able to do this, from the very beginning, long before they had language for what they were seeing or faith that it was real, they could see it. The life that is possible, the version of themselves they were moving toward, the contribution they were here to make, the world that could be different because of what they were going to bring to it. Most people cannot hold a vision for more than a few months before the visible world convinces them it is not real. The chosen ones have been holding theirs for years. Through every season that tried to take it, through every voice that said it was impractical, through every moment of doubt when the vision felt more like delusion than destiny. They held it. And what they held, that persistent, protected, uncompromised vision, is made of something extraordinary. I am made of the vision I have held when the world could not see it. My ability to see what others cannot is not wishful thinking. It is one of my greatest gifts. I have protected this vision through everything. That protection has made it and me stronger. I am a visionary, not as a title, as a composition. It is part of what I am made of. The vision I carry is real. It has always been real, and I am made of the courage to keep holding it. The chosen one's vision is not a dream. It is a blueprint delivered from outside of time by a consciousness that already knows what is possible. The chosen one's job is not to create the vision. It is to hold it persistently, faithfully, through everything. The holding is the work. And the chosen ones who have been holding their vision through hard seasons have been doing the most important work of their lives. Block 4 made of love, the depth with which you feel and care. The fourth material is one the chosen ones often struggle to claim, because the world has told them it is a weakness. Love. Not romantic love specifically, though that too, but the full, deep, encompassing love that the chosen ones carry for the people they serve, the mission they are on, the vision they hold, the world they are trying to make different. The chosen ones feel more than most people. They care more than most people. Their empathy runs deeper. Their investment in others is more total. Their capacity to be moved by what matters and to move because of it is extraordinary. And the world has spent a long time trying to convince them that this depth is a problem. It is not a problem. It is the material that makes the chosen one's work carry weight. Because only things made with genuine love have the power to reach people in the places that matter. And the chosen ones who have been carrying this depth, through the pain it sometimes causes, through the vulnerability it requires, have been building something that most people never access. I am made of a depth of love that the world calls too much, and I call my greatest strength. My empathy is not weakness. It is the material through which my mission reaches people. I care deeply because I was built to. That caring is not a flaw, it is the fuel. I am made of love for my mission, for the people I serve, for the world I am here to change. The depth with which I feel is the depth with which I impact. I no longer apologize for either. The chosen ones who change things are always the ones who care the most, not the most talented, not the most strategic. The ones who cannot stop caring about the people, the mission, the possibility, even when caring costs them more than they anticipated. That caring is not sentiment. It is the most powerful force available to a human being. The chosen ones are made of it. Block 5, made of rising, every time you chose to get back up. And the 5th material, the one that defines chosen ones most completely. Rising. The chosen ones fall. Not once, many times, in ways that were visible and in ways that were private, in dramatic collapses and in quiet surrenders. They hit floors that felt final. They reached points that looked, from the outside and sometimes from the inside, like the end. And they got up. Every single time. Not always quickly, not always gracefully, sometimes slowly, painfully, with no certainty that there was a reason to. Sometimes only because something too stubborn and too deep to be extinguished by the fall refused to accept the floor as the destination. That rising, every instance of it, every time across the entire journey, is the most fundamental material a chosen one is made of. It is what everything else is built on. The survival, the faith, the vision, the love, all of those are extraordinary, but they are carried by the rising, and the rising is what makes the chosen one impossible to stop. I am made of every time I chose to rise when staying down would have been easier. I have risen from everything this journey has put me on the floor with. I am still rising. The number of times I have gotten back up is the measure of what I am made of. That number is extraordinary. I am a chosen one who rises, not sometimes, always, without exception. That is my composition. I am made of survival, faith, vision, love, and rising. I am made of everything required to complete this mission. Say this with me, out loud, like someone who just read the full list of what they are made of and is stunned by it. I am made of survival, everything that tried to break me and could not. I am made of faith, every time I believed when not believing would have been easier. I am made of vision, what I have held and protected and refused to let go of. I am made of love, the full, deep, costly love I have for this mission and these people. I am made of rising, every time I got back up when the floor felt permanent. I am made of extraordinary materials. Every season contributed something real. Nothing was wasted. And what has been built from all of it, what I am, is exactly what this mission requires. I am a chosen one, and I am made for this. You just claimed what you are made of. Not what you hope to be, not what you are working toward, what you already are, built from everything you have already been through. The survival, the faith, the vision, the love, the rising. All of it in you, all of it real, all of it exactly what the mission you were sent here with requires. Return to this session whenever the world has made you forget what you are made of. Because the world will try, it always does. Come back here, say these words, remember. You are not ordinary. You are not average. You are not someone who happened to find spiritual content and felt a moment of inspiration. You are a chosen one. And now you know exactly what that means. Save this session. Use it on your hardest days. Share it with a chosen one who has forgotten what they are made of. Subscribe for a new message every morning. I will see you tomorrow. You are made of extraordinary things. Live like you know it.